Dear ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ivanna Dronyuk, and I am glad to present our joint research on certain model for classification of children neurological disease, which is research is investigated by Olga Rybytska from Lviv Polytechnic National University, from Ivanna Dronyuk from Jan Dlugosh University in Częstochowa, and Andriy Pushnyk from Lviv National Medical University. At first, I want to thank for organized committee of IDDM conference for this opportunity to attend of the conference. The data of modern research indicate a tendency to decrease in children's health indicators all over the world, in particular in Ukraine. Disease showing the highest growth rates include damage to the central and peripheral nervous system. The rate of incidence of autism spectrum disorders in Ukraine is increasing. In period from 26 to 2017, the number of newly diagnosed cases of the disease increased 8.5 times. Over the last decade, a stable trend of growth in the share children with developmental disorder has been recorded in Ukraine. According to the information from the Center for the Medical Statistics of the Ministry of Health and in Ukraine, among the children, the incidence and prevalence of lesion of the central nervous system were 1419 and peripheral nervous system were 1590 per 1,000 child population. Behavior disorder 2419 per 1,000 child population. Unfortunately, data of subsequent year are not available in the official website. So the studying and diagnosis nervous disorder for children is an important practical task. This condition is associated with the lack of mass planned diagnosis of physicomotor disorder at an early age. This problem must be solved because early diagnosis and medical dietary correction can sufficiently elevate and sometimes eliminate symptoms. Therefore, the sooner the disease is detected, the causes of its occurrence, as well as measuring to reduce the severity of the disease course in children, become an extremely important task. An exact mechanism of the effect of genetic factors on damage to the central and peripheral nervous system are investigated with the help of genomic screening, cytogenetic studies, and evaluation of candidate genes. Diseases of the central nervous system are currently considered as the result of interaction of genetic and environmental factors. The development and formation of the central nervous system critically depend on nutritional support that is adequate to the child's need in one or other period of their life. Sufficient intake of protein in child's body and provision of energy substrate, including glucose, fats, iron, zinc, copper, iodine, folic acid are especially important. Their absence or excess leads to increases metabolic disorder in the central nervous system and structural and epigenetic change in it, which will have a long-term, often lifelong impact on the regulation of its function. The calculation was made according to the PET-QLTM Q0 questionnaire and was calculated using a special of the license computer program Diet Plan 7. The problem of early and reliable detection of positive problem, nutritional supply of the child, and the development of recommendation for its balancing is an important factor in reducing severity of cause of CNS disease, rehabilitation, and improving the quality of life and expected duration. We changed two groups of indicators. The first group is indicators of physical conditions such as mass, height, head circumference, chest circumference, shoulder circumference, hip circumference, body mass index, physical conditions, social functioning, emotional functioning. And after that, we calculate physical health sum score and total score. Psychosocial health sum score. And the two group was the value of nutrition obtained with food as water, proteins, fat, energy, total sugar, and vitamins and others. Data was collected by medical institute, and there was the about 100 child with include many neurological disease and some health children. As you can see, here we have which disease we can observe, such as mental retardation, brain dysfunction, and others. In our research, we use such research method as statistical collection of information, cluster analysis, construction of membership function of a fuzzy logical model. Clustering was carried out in order to identify group of similarity based on the indicator of group 1 and group 2. The number of clusters was determined according to the elbow and silhouette methods. Initial value clusters have a large importance in the clustering model, so algorithms are used for different given initial value. Here you can see some results. This graph presents the value of centroid of clusters 0, 2 for all sample participants by all indicators. And here you can see a result for 3 clusters. And you can see that the second cluster, which indicates the nervous disease has the greater values. Here also you can see that the cluster 2, which correspond to patients with ISDM and ADHD, are higher than the corresponding indicator of cluster that included healthy children. So we can see that this indicator shows some abnormal indicator in disease, in condition of disease. Also, here you can see determination a number of clusters using the silhouette. In the left, here the silhouette method, and at the right you can see the elbow method. We decided to choose 3 clusters. And here you can also see that the second cluster has different value from other clusters that shows definitely the disease. And here you can also see the same situation, that the clusters the second cluster with the disorder has the different values. As conclusion, we presented study shows that K-mean clustering method can be an effective tool for better decision making by doctor in the diagnosis of pediatric neurological disease. Our next step of research will be involved in the study of blood indicator, as well as the history of parental disease and the course of pregnancy, with the aim of implementation artificial intelligence method to support the diagnosis of children's neurological disease. Author understands that materials resources are needed to attract objective indicators such as blood biochemical indicator. Unfortunately, the author does not have them yet. The following study would become possible under the condition of grant funding. We sincerely hope that this publication will help us to find organizations interested in joint research. Thank you for your attention.